How to remove ISO 9660 from USB? I have somehow managed to write an ISO 9660 image onto my USB drive, which makes all my computer think that the device is actually a CD. I have tried various methods of removing this partition, but nothing seems to work. I have tried fdisk, which says. I have even tried edit. Now the result is. I have also tried reformatting it on Windows, but it gets to the end of the format process and then says couldn't format the drive. How can I remove this partition and get my whole USB drive back to normal again? Edit 1. Trying a simple MKFS doesn't work. mkfs/dev/sdp1. Edit 2. This is the information posted by Meg when I plug the device in. Is /dev/sdp. Edit 3. This is the message that I find at the bottom of Meg after running fdisk and writing a new partition table to the disk.
Okay, it turns out that in this case something, possibly when I wrote the ISO 9660 file system to the drive, has triggered some form of internal write protection on the drive. There are no external write protection, hold switches, but yet this is the output in MES when I run as root. Note the comments in there about protection. However, when I plug the device in, I get Note that this message says that the device is not write protected. So unfortunately, it looks like the disk has had it, i.e. kaput.
I am new to this Linux sysadmin stuff, so when I had exactly the same problem I poked and prodded with no madness to my method but managed to remove the ISO 9660Fs and reclaim the thumb drive. Returned. So I then tried. Followed by. Then when prompted again selected for fdisk to create an empty DOS partition table, something I figured I could overwrite with whatever I wanted later. I took the returned messages to mean that I at least broke the ISO 9660F, so went on to try MKFS. All this left me with the lost plus found directory on the thumb drive. Finally, I went to the Ubuntu website, this URL section 2, and used the stick to create a bootable image of Ubuntu for trial use, and it let me. The beauty of the Ubuntu images made on the stick this way is that they can be deleted easily and the stick reclaimed for other use. I mention this very last step because in hindsight I wonder if I had done just that in the first place that it would have worked, I don't know. As mentioned, I am new to this Linux stuff and am trying different distros, for example Fedora, Ubuntu, etc., on live CDs with whatever media is most convenient, and I sure do break a lot of stuff along the way.
We'll create a FAT file system on the drive. The I has to be passed if you want the file system to be created on the entire drive and not on a partition. If you want to partition the drive first, use disk. Of course this can't read the drive now, because it doesn't have any partitions. But I'm sure it will be able to write to it.
The best and proper way to do it is as from the WIPE's manual. WIPE's can erase file system, RAID or partition table signatures, magic strings, from the specified device to make the signatures invisible for little kid. WIPE's does not erase the file system itself nor any other data from the device. When used without any options, WIPE's lists all visible file systems and the offsets of their basic signatures. WIPE's calls the bookart ioctl when it has erased a partition table signature to inform the kernel about the change. This has many advantages like informing the kernel about the change, so you don't get any errors when formatting afterwards, not erasing data nor file systems, and so on.